Hey everybody, this is Galator from Galator's Gaming, giving you some Dark Souls 1. Now I know what you're thinking, this is an old video, James, why the hell are you uploading videos of this? Well, let alone a build video for this old game. Well, people still enjoy the classic, classic build this is. Or the, people still enjoy the, old classic Dark Souls compared to the other Dark Souls games, and I'll just I'll just go short. Now, you're probably wondering why this is called the Warborn build, because it's literally a build centered around, you know, melee combat. So it's gonna be kind of like a quality build, but my own little take on quality build. So. Now he is going to be using a spear because that's a pretty effective weapon. No cutscenes because copyright. No music in this game because copyright. Because YouTube's algorithm is absolute shit. I actually had several of my videos had copyright claims on them, even though, like, I had several of my Splatoon 2 videos copyright claimed because there was no option to turn off the music in it. I didn't realize that until I got content claim ID, and I looked at the video, or the content claim, and it was because of the music. Keep in mind, YouTube is automatic, so I can't really say that Nintendo is at fault, but it's the fact, I would say that Nintendo is slightly at fault, mainly because everything else is, like, everything on my video is perfectly okay. It's all under fair use, except for the music. Everything else is under fair music, or, I need to turn this down a little bit, I think it's a little loud. Everything else is under fair use, but, except if it wasn't for the music. It's playing regardless, and you can't turn off. It doesn't allow you to turn off. Like, Splatoon 2 is probably the only game I have ever heard of that doesn't allow you to turn off the game audio. Or it doesn't allow you to turn off the in-game music. It's baffling. But, yeah, so I had several of my videos sent copyright claims for that, and it just seems as though it's the videos sent by Nintendo that does this. So it is quite annoying, to say the least. So, Nintendo, if you're watching this, when you release a next patch for Splatoon 2, can you, like, make it so you can give us the option to... Can you make it so you can give us the option to turn off the in-game sound? That would be appreciated. Thanks, game. Or thanks, Nintendo. I actually had to send a repeal, or,
But perhaps perhaps he knows it. Oh, and this. Oh, I would hate.
Oh, and I also had to ask for, them to send me... I also had to go for a repeal in that game. Because... Or, not a repeal, but I also had to file a dispute because copyright claims on any of my videos. Like a copyright... I just think the concept of a copyright claim on that video, when... If I'm in trouble because of the music, and Nintendo is alright with me, like, here's the weirdest thing is, it was my first and second Splatoon 2 videos that got copyright claimed, but my third one was, for some odd reason, perfectly fine. It made no sense to me. So, I'm going to safely assume, like, one of my videos got copyright claimed by Nintendo once, and another one got copyright claimed by Nintendo twice. So honestly, I'm saying that there's some... I'm saying that, like, if it's copyright claimed by Nintendo twice, does that mean that the algorithm caught it and Nintendo filed a dispute for that? Or filed a copyright claim for that too? I don't quite get it, but it's whatever, I guess. Alright, so we're at the point where we have to face the demon. Let's try to get as much damage on it as possible. Aya! Oh. Alright then. But still, I honestly say it's mind-boggling as to why my video got, copyright claimed. Copyright claimed, like, one of my videos, I think it was the second one, that got copyright claimed twice by Nintendo. So either it was the automatic system, like, I think it was the automatic system that YouTube has that got on my first video and then did it to my second video, and then Nintendo copyright claimed my second video like themselves. Regardless, it's a weird situation. Regardless, it's a very weird and annoying situation to be in. Because getting copyright claims on any of your videos is not fun. Alright, so we're going to be going for quality. So 40 in dex, 40 in strength. Yay! Endurance? What does that deal with? Oh! It deals an equipment load. Okay. So I do want to get some more health, or more endurance, so... Because I definitely don't want to be fat rolling. Otherwise I'll never hear the end of it. But, well, regardless, And besides, I don't even see why YouTube or why Nintendo would want to content claim ID me in the first place, since one, I don't make money off of any of their videos, and they can consider that, like, they can use my videos, like, I made these videos because I generally enjoy Splatoon 2, so if anything, they could use my videos as free promotion, if that makes sense. But still, it's a pretty shitty situation to be in regardless, so that's a thing. Well, anyway, um, so one of the weapons I am going to be having on this build is a spear, because spears are great for PvE. I'll be able to attack my opponents without them getting even close to me. Homeward bone? Morning Star? That's a pretty good weapon for smashing skeletons. Cracked red eye orb? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up going to the Undead Crypt, because if I recall, it's been a while since I played this game, but if I recall, there is a ritual we need to increase your Estus Flask, or to kindle your bonfire. And a mace is just generally very good for splatting the undead like this. But my only problem is that it leaves you, like with Dark Souls 1, these videos leave you very vulnerable. Not to mention these scimitars deal bleed. And if I recall, when you level up your character's dexterity to a certain threshold, I'm pretty sure he can do like a backflip or a forward flip. That would be pretty sick. Oh, there's a bloodstain over here. So there are people who still play this game. Well, that's surprising. I take those off because I don't want them used. Ow! You dick! It's that one firebomb chucking zombie bitch. One of the games I have heard pretty good about is called the Absolver. I definitely want to play that game, but here's the problem: it only came out on the Xbox, or I mean, it only came out on the PS4, and or the PlayStation 4. Wait, is it PlayStation 4 or 3? I've lost count, actually. It's been years since I've ever touched a PlayStation. But, and PC. It only came out for those two consoles, which sucks, because I used to be a PlayStation player, but now I'm an Xbox player because I was tired of getting hacked every time. Besides, I really don't care about any PC master race bullshit. I'm only interested in what works for me, and the Xbox has, well, worked for me. Oh god, I just realized. If I am gonna be uploading videos of, if it's Nintendo that seems to get really, copyright claim happy, I wonder if I upload the new Pokemon game that's coming out on the Switch in 2018, I could essentially not be able to upload those videos, or at the very least not be able to upload any game audio like I did with Splatoon 2. Just mainly because of the fact that I'm not sure if Pokemon ever had an option to turn on in-game music. But if that's the case, they need to put that option in, because a lot of their promotion, I mean, if that's the case, if Nintendo is the only company that doesn't have the option to turn off in-game music, then they need to get working on that, because if people can't upload videos of their game, they're gonna lose out on a big chance of free promotion. Since a lot of YouTubers, like a lot of companies like Bethesda, they use YouTubers as a good chunk of their promotion, as free promotion, basically. And if they're not getting that free promotion, if they're not using that free promotion, it's gonna be kind of their game probably won't come out as well. At least from the way I see it. That, or like, for all we know, it may not be even Nintendo that's really adamant about this. It could be just YouTube consistently fucking everything up. Which, by the way, we've known the YouTube algorithm to do that, so. And considering the fact that YouTube's or the people who monitor are supposed to work on YouTube don't do anything about it, or don't come out with any form of statement. It's still pretty annoying. Yes, you. Do you have a spear? Do you have a spear? You do have a spear. The stats? I have the stats. Repair box. This is something that's... your weapons have durability for new players in Dark Souls and any game. Your weapons have durability that you can use your repair box to, well, repair them. Oh, you... Wow, this guy is a dick. I just bought his shit, and he's like, ugh, what a waste of time. Go fall off a cliff, why don't you? Well, to hell with you, hombre. However, I can honestly say the reason why YouTube has been failing so much as late is because of what this all started. This whole demonetization or the adpocalypse, all of it started because of one YouTuber, PewDiePie. Like, keep in mind, I know there are a lot of people who defend what PewDiePie said, even now, which, I mean, just because he's popular does not mean it's okay to say any of the shit he said on that live stream. But still, what people need to understand is that since you're a big YouTube celebrity, you have an image to uphold. You have to really be adamant on, like, being an example. And especially considering the fact that PewDiePie is like one of the very first YouTubers, I think, or one of the very popular, or one of the most popular YouTubers since he started from the very beginning. And I think that's the reason why people are so adamant about defending him. But what people need to understand is that just because he's popular does not mean he's excusable from doing stuff like this. And this isn't the first time that the adpocalypse happened because of, because of this shit. And it's quite annoying that people defend him saying, oh, he was not in the wrong for doing this. Yeah, like calling people the N-word on a live stream is ever okay. It's just not. It's not okay using that word because it's racist. Like, considerably racist. Like, this is the second time that PewDiePie has caused the ad-apocalypse. Because he didn't watch his attitude. I mean, keep in mind, when I'm playing a game, I try my best to make it a friendly experience, and, like, keep in mind, it may have been a slip-up, but that slip-up caused all of this, and with how YouTube doesn't really handle the situation as well, like, just YouTube decided to punish all of us for one guy. For one guy's mistake. So, because of one guy's mistake, we're all being punished for it. Which I think is unfair. And, quite frankly, kind of, I mean, it's unfair, and it's quite of a... I mean, I won't say it's a dick move, but it is kind of a dick move. Keep in mind, I don't know 100% of the facts. All I have right now, all I know about this whole situation is that, all I know about the situation in general is that this all started because of one YouTuber who slipped up, who made a mistake. I will admit, it was a slip of the word, but it just spiraled out of control. And YouTube's also to blame because they shouldn't punish every single YouTuber just for one YouTuber's mistake. But hey, it's not really anything I can do about it. I'm by no means a popular YouTuber, so I don't really have much quote-unquote influence. that's the proper word I'm looking for. Probably not. It's probably not the word I'm looking for. I wouldn't be surprised, since it's not the first time. Oh, I got a humanity. Sweet. I wouldn't be surprised if if I'm not using that word properly. It's not the first time it would happen. So now back to Dark Souls. Now let's go back into Dark Souls. All right, so. So now we're finally talking about the game. After talking about that heavy shit. So, one of the weapons that are pretty powerful in the beginning of this game, which a lot of people would speedrun for, is Astora's Greatsword, or Astora's Straight Sword. But that has a faith requirement, which I don't want to play. Or, I mean, I don't want to level up faith just for a sword. Oh, I completely remember this. Parrying in Dark Souls 1 is pretty easy for me. In Dark Souls 2, I could parry half of the time. In Dark Souls 1, I could parry 25% of the time. But I can honestly say, back in Dark Souls 2, my weapon, or in Dark Souls 2, since that's the game after this one, in Dark Souls 2, the halberd was my weapon of choice right there. Like, it was very powerful with the sweet spot mechanic. You know what? Actually, I wonder if I should make a build based off the halberd. Since the halberd is a quality build, I wonder if I should make a quality build based off just using the halberd and maybe a crossbow. Hey, I could probably make it after the Lawbringer from For Honor. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, remember the Lawbringer, guys? You all remember how great that class was. Oh, I probably triggered half of my audience just by saying that. Stop with the fire bombs. Damn it. I mean, it's ironic that I do more damage, like considerably more damage with the fire bombs compared to these guys. These guys, on their end, they do, like, a chink of my damage. Gold pine resin. Oh boy. I got some buffs, guys. It's going to drive people up the wall. Yeah, there's some bloodstains around here. So I guess that means people are still playing this game? Oh dear. I really did not want to face two of them at once. Wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Especially if we can get parries like that. If I recall, there's a... Oh boy. Yeah, there's a Black Knight down there. Don't want to mess with that. I had a harder time facing the Black Knights in Dark Souls 1 than I did in Dark Souls 3 or in Dark Souls 2. If I recall, I'm just going off muscle memory and just in general memory, since pretty sure there was a crystal lizard around here, and I could use whatever I get from that. Twinkling Tent 9 chunk. It will do. Oh, it just gave me an extra flask. It's locked? Oh, right, because I didn't choose the master key. Whoopsies. As a matter of fact, now I think about it, if you start out with the thief class, doesn't he just start out with the master key innate? Like, just normally? I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. Oh, I remember this bit. This bit had the archers on the top. I'm gonna deal with the archers first. It's been a while since I played this game, but I do remember quite a bit of the moves, or quite a bit of what I did. Okay, so you can't slide down. Well, yeah, I remember this guy. Oh, God. I'm feeling if I got another plunge attack off of that. Get out of my way. Ow. Yeah. You know, it's weird. I actually remember that fight being a lot harder. Hey. Oh, there's my souls. There it is. There's the moolah right there. As a matter of fact, I actually remember, isn't the two-handed, or the two-handed sword, or the, I'm trying to remember the name of that sword. The great sword? Isn't that up there? On the bridge? Where the dragon comes down and wrecks your day? Remember that, guys? That's fun. About as fun as having your eyelids ripped apart. Except, in Dragon's case, he'll singe your eyelids and singe your ass. Ah, so fun. You know, I probably should have chose the master key. All things considered. Oh.
Then, the way I see it, we are amidst the flow. The very there's no but you to summon one and engage, of course, but I.
Okay. I'm gonna have to run. Oh, I'm at the stairs! let's kick down this ladder right here. Oh, you can slide down the stairs. Okay. Let's level up a bit. I kind of want more endurance. That's something I do want. Because I'll be able to attack more and block more, but, you know, that's what it is, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. But I think I'm going to call this a video. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me a lot. And share with a friend. This is Galatours Gaming, signing off.